Hi, welcome to Jen's Crafts and Cakes. Today I'm going to make zucchini bread, but they're going to be in muffins. This way I can give them out. It's just me and my boyfriend, and I'm making a double batch. Okay. To make zucchini bread with just the one recipe, not doubling it, you're going to need 2 cups of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 large eggs, 2 cups of zucchini. Do not peel them, okay? All your nutrients are in the peelings. 3/4 cups of vegetable oil or applesauce, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And then you can add either walnuts, raisins, chocolate chips. You're going to add a cup of either. Oh, Harley's in the mood. Hold on a second, guys. Thank you, guys. No, Harley was barking. The snow fell off the roof and kind of scared him. And that's what he was hearing. Okay, so again, with the chocolate chips, it's a cup. With raisins, it's a cup. Walnuts, it says 1.5 cups. You can add anything, probably more just with a cup of it. Okay, but I am going to make a double batch, and instead of oil, I'm going to use applesauce, unsweetened. And you need to have your oven set at 350 degrees. And I have my cupcake pans set, or if you want to, do 2 bread loaves. And doing it with the loaves, it's going to take, it says 50 to 60 minutes. But you have to watch it with everybody's stove. It's different. Okay? Okay, so it says to put all the dry ingredients together in one bowl. And then put the zucchini with the vanilla and the oil or the applesauce in another bowl. But I like to put the fruit with the sugar for a minute. It'll help give it more juice, more liquid. So it makes it even more moist. So I already shredded up. It took me about 7-8 zucchinis. Okay. So I'm going to add that to this bowl. And then I'm going to, so there's 4 cups, but the recipe's only for 2. Now I'm going to add my sugar, which is 1.5 cups for a regular recipe. So I need 3 cups of sugar for the double. And I'll put this in the comments for the regular recipe. Okay, so I have the 3 cups of sugar. And when you grate your zucchini, you don't want to peel it. It will melt when it's baked. I do this with strawberries, cut them up, put the sugar in first, put them aside. Anything of fruit, I can't do it with blueberries because of the skins. But it'll give it its extra juice. Okay, I thought I had turned it back on. I went and put my 4 teaspoons of baking soda in. The recipe calls for 2, but I'm making the double batch. Now I need it says 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, but I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons. And again, I got my favorite measuring spoons. So here's 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And here's the other one. I'm going to have to get more cinnamon, because I overuse cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Okay, so there's the two tablespoons. But like I said, I will go ahead and put the recipe, how it's supposed to be, for just one batch. Okay, it says 1 teaspoon of salt, but I will use 2. Okay. There's 1. Sorry, Harley's been a little nervous today with all the snow falling off the roofs. And there's 2. Okay, so it says we need 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. So I am going to use 3/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce, but I'm going to do twice. Unsweetened. I just get it at Walmart. It's a great value. I get the 4-ounce ones. So a 4 ounce is a half. So you'll use 1/4. If you get the applesauce with the little 4-ounce containers, 1 4-ounce, and then half of another 4-ounce for your 3/4. Okay. So here's 1 complete 4-ounce cup. So all my applesauce is in. Okay, now I need 2 tablespoons of, the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of vanilla, so I need 2 for the double batch. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay, and then we need, for the regular recipe, it's 3 eggs. So I'm going to use 6 eggs. It's a nice wet mix, so your bread will come out moist. Okay, the recipe calls for 2 cups of flour. I'm going to do 4. But I will mix it after each cup, because it will be a lot of flour. So 1 cup there. Okay, so I added all 4 cups of the flour. It's nice and liquidy. It's a little thicker, but it's liquidy. For a mix, it's good. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of raisins. Okay, so here's my 1 cup of raisins. Remember, for the regular recipe, it would be 1 cup of raisins, or 1 cup of chocolate chips, or 1 cup, well, 1.5 cups of walnuts. But I'm double batching it. So I have 1 cup of raisins in there, and I have 1 more coming. Mix it, and then we can put them in the cupcake pan, or your loaves. No, Harley doesn't seem very happy today. I'm not sure what's going on. Doing a lot of barking. You take him outside and he wants to come back in, so I don't know. You know, I don't have that much left in this bag, so I'm going to go ahead and just add it. There. Yes, Harley, I know, honey. I told you, if you want to come out here, you know, I don't think they'd mind seeing what you look like. To see the growl or the bark with the dog. We're still getting used to him, and he's getting used to us being adopted. We're not sure of everything that scares him yet. Yes, we're talking about you. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put them in the cupcake tin. Okay, I got my scooper. Like the ice cream scooper. Start in there. I hope your day is good. It's supposed to warm up today to 38 degrees. But we still have a wind right now. Can't wait till it's a little warmer. 38 wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for the wind. So again, we need to have the oven set at 350, whether you're making muffins or cupcakes, as I've been calling them, or bread loaves. The bread loaves will take 50 to 60 minutes, depending on your stove. You'll just have to check. You can use a toothpick or the knife to check. And for the cupcakes or the muffins, I'll put them in the oven and I'll start checking it 20 minutes after until they're done. Whoops. Okay. So I already did my 6-cup one. This is my 12-cup one. My boyfriend says he doesn't think he's had these before. So that's another reason I made them as muffins. For 2 people, it's way too much to eat. So I'll bring them in to work with me tonight. Because I do work overnights. There's a 3rd shift and they don't mind trying my food. So now I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. So I'm going to check. The muffins are still squishy. So I'm going to try for another 15. No, I'll try for another 10 minutes, okay? Okay, I have 5 minutes left for the zucchini bread muffins. And they look like they're done, so I'm going to take them out and we'll see. Okay, so we can actually use the finger test. And they bounce back. So after 25 minutes, instead of the 30 minutes I thought, they're done. So I'm going to take them out of the muffin tin so they don't keep cooking because it's metal. So zucchini bread muffins with a little bit of butter on it when it's nice and warm. And I will put the recipe for one batch in the comments. Thank you so much for staying with me. Share and subscribe. I'll see you Thursday for another recipe.